What up, Ashy Knuckles? It's your boy, Mr. Thrice. Yo, once again, uh, first of all, I'd like to congratulate you on doing a great job. I love hearing what you got to say. And once again, I got to say why I think you're wrong. Not about anything that was going on with Manny. As far as Manny handling Miguel Cotto, I think you were probably right on the money right there. There's there's um there's nothing I could say about that other than Miguel Cotto basically did what he always does is when he gets hurt, he backs up with that smooth footwork and found himself in a situation where um, usually when he backs up with that smooth footwork, people walk in the shots that he can place real good. And with Manny being as furious as he was, having um, the footwork that he did, and just the speed of his shots and his ability to just turn on angles the way he can, it really just it broke Cotto down, and he wasn't able to handle it. There's a few things that come to mind when talking about this, and one of them is Pacquiao has really grown into the 147 pound weight class. A lot of the things that he's doing is remarkable. Like you said, I mean, 4 lineal titles, it's amazing. But watching the fight, and looking at how he was handling the size and reach, I've come to realize beyond a shadow of a doubt that if Manny Pacquiao wants to keep his winning streak going on, he should definitely avoid Floyd Mayweather at all costs. I mean, all costs. There is no way I could see him doing any of the things he did to Miguel Cotto, to Hatton, to De La Hoya, to Diaz. He's not doing any of those things to Floyd. I mean, everything Floyd does is just from such a balanced tip that I can't see him doing it. Now, a lot of people are getting all up on this whole idea of being able to say, yo, that Manny's punch output is so crazy that if Floyd sits back and tries to pot shot, he's going to be in trouble. One thing everybody has to understand, there's only two things that happen when people who have high punch outputs get into the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Only two things happen. Either Floyd will use his defense to decrease that punch output and he can pot shot all day, or the person putting out that great punch output will force Floyd to sit down and punch back. Either way is good night for Manny. I don't see him being able to really connect on Floyd. First of all, Floyd's footwork is incredible. It's silky, it's smooth. Even Manny, when he was fighting Cotto, was having trouble finding Cotto when Cotto decided to just sit back and box, and not box to win, but box to survive. There were a couple of times where he gave up chasing. Imagine when he gets in the ring with Floyd. Floyd isn't going to be standing there for him to get hit, and he's not going to be coming forward like an idiot with his chin all up in the air to get damaged. So that's one thing. If he gets caught on the ropes and has to fight back, like he did with Indu, like he did with Chavez, then his punch output will come up. I mean, he has brittle hands. He doesn't like to use them to do anything but pot shot. But if someone forces him to, he will. The only thing that worries me about Floyd losing at all is that he'll be fighting a southpaw, and he's typically pretty slow with fighting a southpaw. So, but with just the way their stances are, I can't see Manny finding a way to bull rush in And I tend to believe what Floyd is saying when he says if Manny tries to bum rush and end the fight early, the fight will get ended early. Manny will be on his back, and it'll just be slow punishment if he decides to be more methodical. Not saying Manny's not a great fighter, it is just the wrong fight for him. Even when they talk about what sparring he's getting, come reading a lot of boxing sites and seeing that Manny's deciding to get Amir Khan, and they might be getting the Haitian kid. Man, I should know his name. I'm Haitian. I forget his name. His name is... I forget the kid's name. But that Haitian kid can't do any of the things that Floyd can do. I mean, really, the only I've seen a lot of boxing sites on a lot of boxing sites. People have been saying that the person he should be getting is probably Nate Campbell, and that makes sense to me. He should probably be getting Nate Campbell. I mean, what can you get to emulate Manny? Really, nobody. But if you want, if he wants, he wants good sparring for a southpaw with explosive speed, coming out sometimes without a jab, just coming out of nowhere sometimes. I mean, he's got Zab Judah. It won't be the height. It won't be the same height. It won't be the same speed. Won't be the same angles. But he'll be able to, to get an approximation with a Zab. Manny's not getting no approximation with the Haitian kid or with Amir Khan. It's going to be a very, very, very interesting fight. I think what's going to happen is sometime within the first 3 rounds, Manny's going to get put down after a very exciting first couple of rounds. And then it's going to be pot-shotting from then on. And then we'll coast to a very boring 12-round decision after the first 3-4 rounds. And it's going to be Floyd. If Manny is very smart, he'll try to use some of his southpaw angles and try to explode without the jab. If he uses the jab, he's going to give Floyd an angle from which he can take the jab away. And he did the same thing with Sharmba Mitchell and Zab Judah even. So the only thing I can really see Manny doing is just trying to bum rush, and if he does, he's gonna get put down. It's just my opinion, but take it for what it's worth. It's just one boxing fan to another boxing fan, talking to Jib. It's great to see you out there doing your thing. I think you're doing a wonderful job keeping everybody interested. I hope to see you guys on the radio show next week. Have a good one. Out. Thrives.